Good morning from Angkor Wat at the crack of dawn. We're running to try and get there because we're missing sunrise.
I know.
By just a few minutes. I have to walk on this floating bridge to get over to Angkor. It's so pretty and still out here. A lot emptier than we expected.
We made it! We're at Angkor Wat!
And it's already very, very humid. It's not too hot, it's actually kind of fresh, but we already feel pretty sticky, which I was not expecting.
Yeah. And I think it rained last night because the floors are wet and my shoes are covered in mud.
We're honestly expecting there would be like 2,000–3,000 people out here, but it's not that full. Maybe 1,000 people, if that.
Yeah. I think it's just like not tourist season yet. I mean, we're here. But.
So we're just gonna sit here and enjoy sunrise for a while. Catch our breaths. I think we've gotten all the photos and videos we wanted, so we're gonna take advantage that everybody's here watching sunrise to start exploring early.
We're also going to be posting those pictures and videos on our social media, so if you guys want to follow Muslim Yummy on Instagram and on TikTok, those will be there. And also this is a reminder to boop that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and slap the notification bell if you want to see us travel across Southeast Asia. This is one of the prettiest sunrises I've ever seen, but at the same time, I don't tend to wake up before sunrise.
So it's also one of the few sunrises we've seen.
Yeah. No.
No, everybody and their mother is offering you a tour when you get here. So get prepared to say no a lot. At least they're not so pushy here. I appreciate that.
Yeah, if you want. I can't believe we're here in Angkor Wat. I mean, we were rushing this morning, so it didn't hit me until now. But I'm so happy we're here. This is so beautiful, and I can't wait to go exploring.
I love that we're able to walk on ruins. Every YouTuber we've seen says that it's probably not going to be like that in the future, but for now, it still is.
It's the future.
These must be some ancient hieroglyphs.
I cannot believe my eyes right now. This is incredible.
Yummy for scale. So there's 4 of these pits in this main entry area as soon as you walk in. She's so small.
According to inscriptions, Angkor Wat was built in 35 years, which I think that's a pretty short amount of time for seeing how big this place is. But there were 300,000 laborers and 6,000 elephants used. And also 5 million tons of sandstone were used to build this. We definitely appreciate all the work that went into this. Like, I can't imagine how much work they put into it day and night.
And the fact that it's still standing now is incredible.
We're still exploring, but I'd say new map unlocked. It feels like I'm in a fairy tale here. Did we find a hidden entrance? Okay, but that's what a hidden entrance looks like. Don't tell me it doesn't.
Before coming here, we saw lots of pictures and videos of it, and we knew it was going to be a very cool experience and very cool to see, but actually being here and seeing it in person and walking around it and touching it is a completely different experience. It feels incredible, and truly it feels like we're in some kind of Disney Imagineer site or something, because it doesn't feel real.
It's also really big, so I think we're gonna get our steps in today too.
Probably hit a new record for stairs too.
The steps are steep here too, so be prepared for that and bring the appropriate shoes because I got mine soaked in mud.
We also expect it to be a lot fuller, and while there still is a lot of people, it's such a massive place that you can easily walk around without being shoulder to shoulder with anybody, and avoid people in most of your pictures. Take advantage while you can still come here and see this place and step on it and sit on it.
Messy? My shoes are there.
The whole world is your oyster.
It's insane how these stairs can be really steep and you think that you can't climb them, but you can. You can go up and down them. I must explore these temples in the future. My father left me this hidden message to find the treasure.
We started watching Tomb Raider like 2 weeks ago and just never got into it, so we only watched like 30 minutes worth.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing out. I need to watch it before we come back because we bought a 3-day pass.
So I bought a 3-day pass, which is less than double the price of a 1-day pass. So even if we only come here for 2 days, we're already getting our money's worth. But it was $124 for both of us, and averaging that over the course of the 7 days that we're in Siem Reap, that's only $14 a day. And since our budget is like $35 a day, I haven't recalculated with the new hotel rate, but we'll call it $35 a day. That leaves us $21 a day for everything else. And seeing how cheap it has been to be here, I think that's going to be a pretty good target to hit. The next temple is a 40-minute walk this way.
No, thank you.
This is exactly what we're talking about. We thought it was going to be a path over there, but it turns out we're just going to be on a road, so decided against walking, and we're getting a grab for $1.
Oh, yeah, the tuk-tuk was charging us 15,000? Yeah.
Yeah. That tuk-tuk, he came back and followed us all the way here.
Yeah, and he charges 15,000 to get to the temple that we want to get to, but on Grab it ended up being like $1.50, which is about like 60.
6,000.
Oh, which is about 60. I mean, which is about 6,000 real. Woo.
So half the price,
Yeah.
less than half. Can't tell. So far, Grab has been pretty awesome. Our first tuk-tuk driver that brought us from the airport to our hotel said that he could take us around to all the temples for $15 for a day. But so far from what we're seeing, it might actually be cheaper to just use the Grab app, because it was $4 to get here in the morning, and it was $1.50 to this temple. And I think for the next 3 or 4 temples we can probably just walk, because they're pretty close to each other. To get to the next temple, you have to walk along the street, but it's not that far. I keep sweating off my sunscreen and then my face starts baking in the sun.
Today we're going to find the tree that's been in those temple movies. I'm so excited.
Definitely watch out while you're walking in here because the floor is pretty uneven. So just watch your step. This one is super empty too. Like, all these temples just look so unreal, straight out of a movie or something. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think there is a movie.
there's also a whole bunch of designs all over the columns. I'm really surprised that they've survived this long. It's a 20-minute walk to the next temple, but at least we get to do it on a shaded path this time. That looks like the way in.
We made it! This is where they have that really cool tree. I don't really know the name of it. Let's go check it out.
They also said we couldn't use our microphone, which is interesting. So maybe it's no professional filming because the movie was filmed here.
Yeah, that makes sense. This is the famous tree built within the rest of the temple, which is pretty unique.
Humidity's no joke.
It looks like a crane. Okay. I can't even begin to describe this place. I don't...
And photos and videos honestly don't do it justice, because we saw so many pictures and videos before coming here, but actually being here and seeing it for yourself is a completely different experience.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Our 7-Eleven trip yesterday was so expensive just because we were buying a bunch of snacks to not have to stop for lunch today. And then we're probably gonna have ramen for dinner.
We had ramen for breakfast.
And we had it for dinner, or for lunch yesterday. And for dinner too, the mama fried noodles.
Those were good.
We keep hearing a bunch of tour guides with different groups speaking all kinds of different languages, including like French, Spanish, German, all kinds of languages. And honestly, they speak Spanish better than us. So.
They even got like a cool accent.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
For real this time, this is the tree.
We think there is a geocache here, and it's called Tomb Raider, the sequel. Let's see if we can find it.
So it's somewhere along the wall here, in one of these openings. Looks like there's a egg in that one. It was found just a few days ago, so it should still be here. We're gonna try the wall on the opposite side now. I've literally looked over this area a few times and it's hidden in plain sight. See if Yummy can find it.
Hidden in plain sight. Oh yeah, right behind the leaf.
Oh, there's a big tour group, so I don't necessarily want to pull it out right now. Let's give it a minute. These are some neat rocks, yeah. That don't have anything hidden in them at all.
Sedimentary.
In the caching world, we refer to non-geocachers as muggles. I don't really want to do your caching when there's too many muggles around.
Yeah, there's no bugs.
No bugs. You got it.
We found it! We found the geocache! It's so cool because it's in the temple where Tomb Raider was filmed. So it's like a little hidden thing that we found. A little secret.
You get to play a real life video game.
Yeah! And here is a log. I didn't bring a pen. No. I wasn't planning on geocaching today, but luckily we have this video to prove that we found it.
So if you come to this geocache and find it, shoot us a picture on Instagram.
Yeah, Moses and Yummy.
We stashed it while no muggles were watching, and objective completed.
Check.
And that's like a bucket list geocache at the Tomb Raider temple.
Yeah, and it was called Tomb Raider, the sequel. I love geocaching in these places. It's like an alternate universe. Like, unless you're looking for it, you're not gonna find it.
The more I sweat, my shirt and I are becoming one. So I think we're gonna hit one more temple today and then call it a day. And I think this is the earliest we've called it a day because it's just barely noon. So starting our day at 6 a.m. was different.
Since we have the 3-day pass, we are coming back tomorrow. We'll try to plan things a little bit better and not come as early because we already kind of saw like sunrise. So we'll go back to the hotel and figure out our plan.
Also, the camera battery died, and 5 a.m. me was smart enough to pack spares into a Ziploc bag, but not smart enough to actually put them in our day bag. So no more camera for now. Seems like we're the only ones crazy enough to walk. But hey, every dollar we save is another bowl of fried mama noodles we can eat.
It's actually a pretty path. You can ride your bike through here. It's really shady too.
For the most part.
Yeah, not right now. There's a lot of butterflies too. They're so pretty, different colors.
Looks like this is gonna be another massive temple. This one looks pretty empty, and I don't know if that's because it's lunchtime or because it's just not as popular.
It feels like we have this one all to ourselves. That's crazy to say, especially here in Cambodia, where when you come visit Siem Reap, you are coming to Angkor Wat. No way, no.
The new steepest stairs that we've seen on our trip.
No.
We've been all the way around, and it looks like that's as good as it's getting.
Oh man, like I don't have a problem going up, but going down, I don't know how that's gonna happen.
We're gonna climb all of this, and our phone's still gonna say we only went up one flight of stairs.
Oh man.
You wanna know how you climb up?
Yeah.
One step at a time.
So every month we're trying to do something scary, and this is my scary thing of the month, going up and down steep stairs.
Without any water.
No
we
railings.
just ran out.
Yeah, no water, no railings.
We got to almost the top, but we ran out of water. So this is definitely the last temple of the day. Pretty sweet view from up here though. Now we just have to climb down.
I'm genuinely scared to go down the stairs. I have a big fear of stairs, especially big ones.
And heights. But hey, this is your scary thing of the month.
Yeah. Yay! It was a mix of going down like this and climbing down, so my pants are probably dirty. No. Yes, we did it.
Not so scary after all.
Yeah, I think going up is scarier than going down.
We are out of water and I am parched, so I think that's our cue to get out of here.
And I faced a beer today.
Yay! You conquered the temple of something.
Yeah, back in the days they used to go up and down that thing like no problem, and here I am struggling just to even go up and down once.
Yeah, we finished our exploring for the day. We're gonna head back, probably shower, chug as much water as possible. We're probably gonna have to buy some more water because we're going through a lot more water here than in Thailand.
And some food.
And some food, because it is now lunchtime for sure. And then we're just gonna sit under the air conditioning all day.
Yeah.
I think we earned it.
We do. I earned it. Because I overcame the little fear. Feels good though. It feels good to overcome something that you're scared of.
Mm-hmm.
Although I still won't do like crazy stuff, like adrenaline. Like I'm not adrenaline junkie.
Still can't get her to go skydiving with me. I can't get her to zip line with me, so we're working on it slowly.
Yeah.
This last grab back to the hotel is $7.50, so that brings the total for the day to $12. So $3 cheaper than hiring a private driver, though we could have probably seen more by hiring a private driver, but I don't know. Cost and benefit. You do your own decision.
I think the rates are different though. Like I don't think with $15 they take you to all the temples. I think that it's about like $30. I don't know what's included. We honestly didn't really ask. We're like, we'll figure it out on our own.
Until we realized just how far apart all these temples are.
Yeah, like sometimes having a driver is worth it. Even like riding a bike or a motorcycle. Like
We might be doing that tomorrow.
Yeah, just like that.
We're gonna see how much it is to rent a motorcycle because these temples are pretty far apart. Street carts weren't open, but the restaurant next to our hotel is pretty good too.
Got some more mama noodles.
We're also gonna go treat ourselves to a 75-cent beer before we start working today, because we won't need it.
Cheers to adventures. It's never just one drink with Moses.
We've had our fun for the day. It's time for an ice-cold shower and then get to work. I'm having a little bit harder time adjusting to Cambodian riel than I did for Thai baht because, for example, the 1,000 and the 10,000, when you're just looking at the tops in your wallet, they look very similar.
Fast forward to now, and luckily the sun is not baking on us. Today was a pretty rough day. We woke up super early and just not been really well because I think it's the sun and the fact that we really didn't sleep last night.
Yeah. I do feel very mild flu symptoms. Like I've been feeling my throat kind of itching all day. So preemptively, I've taken a whole bunch of vitamins and some flu medication. Hopefully a good night of sleep will fix that right up though. Something very neat that we've noticed while we've been here is that among motorcycle riders, it seems like there's 100% wearing helmets here. So that's really good to see. In Thailand, it was probably closer to like 70% that wore helmets. Came back to the same cart because it was so good. Today we're getting red curry and we're getting fried big noodle with vegetable. One big difference in ourselves that we noticed since getting to Cambodia, and it might just be because we've been traveling for a month now, but we're significantly less bloated. And it was kind of funny. We both looked in the mirror this morning. We're like, where'd our stomachs go? Like, like I looked how I normally look when I'm sucking in my gut, and I was just kind of like normal. So.
I know. Yeah, I thought that was weird too. I was like, oh, what's that?
What happened overnight?
No, I had to adjust my pants just to make sure.
So I mean, that's kind of neat. I don't know why that is. I don't feel like we're eating necessarily better or less. But yeah.
I mean, I could say we're eating better. I don't know about less.
It's similar to the Thai ones, but it has a completely different flavor. So they use different sauces to season it. And also the chilies has a different flavor on it. It's still pretty good. It's not as savory, but it has a lot of flavor to it still. And it's more like the natural flavors of the vegetables rather than like all the additives that they add to it.
And we realized that this is an everyday night market, so we're definitely coming back the next couple of nights. I don't know if tomorrow, but maybe. I mean, there's so many food options that you really don't get bored.
And when we were planning on coming to Asia, this is what I expected most of our dinners would look like, so I'm glad we get to finally live that fantasy. I could eat just that, but thankfully,
thank you.
It also comes with soup.
It has a lot of vegetables, carrots, some greens, and I've added on the rice. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good.
And hot. Fresh off the wok.
That has so much flavor. I love curry. Red curry. Highly recommend it if you guys are here.
A sweetbread motorcycle pulled up, and Yami's here buying some sweetbread with all the kids.
2,000. It's a banana cake or something. I trust that all of the little kids were running up to the cart with all the bakery items, so I got this. I was told that it's like a banana cake. Yeah, this is banana cake. It's not banana bread. And it almost tastes like the one that we tried in Thailand during our snack review. The one that had like the little orange, like citrus. It tastes just like that. It's really good.
It has been a very long day for us, so we're gonna wrap up and try and get some rest. So we'll see y'all tomorrow for another big Angkor adventure after we sleep. See you.
See you.